Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is April, and in today's video I'm finally doing my favorites video for the year of 2023. This has taken me a long time. I've actually been procrastinating. Not only procrastinating, but I was actually supposed to film a lot of content before Christmas time so I could take a long break from Christmas all the way up into the new year, but that did not happen. And yeah, I just didn't really feel like filming, and then I wanted to spend time with my husband and my nephews and my family, and yeah, I just wanted to wait. So we are finally doing this video. This is my favorite video to film and watch. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. Like I said, we are going to be talking about products that I have been loving this year. There might not be products in this video that have necessarily came out this year, but I have tried barely the first time this year, so just keep that in mind. And I'm talking this year as if it's still 2023. As I'm filming, it is still 2023. It's the 30th. I'm hoping I can get this up today or tomorrow. If not, it will be in the new year. So if it is in the new year, happy new year. You will see more content from me. But yeah, I just really hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you haven't already had the new year, I hope you guys enjoy yourself, stay safe. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into today's video. Okay, let's start with eyeshadow primer. I have three eyeshadow primers that I want to mention. The first one is from NYX. This is the Shadow and Liner Primer Ultimate Base Primer. It just looks like this. I'm not sure if it has a shade. Yeah, it doesn't have a shade. I think it just comes in one color. Technically, it doesn't really have a base color to it. It's just a clear base, but I can make this work for me. I have oily eyelids, and something like this usually will make my eyeshadow oily and greasy, but this does a really good job of making the eyeshadow last a long period of time on my oily eyelids. So I have really been loving this one for a drugstore eyeshadow base, and then the other two are kind of higher end eyeshadow base. Let's talk about this one. This one isn't new, but I had to give this a mention. This is from Gerard Cosmetics, and I think this is called the Clean Canvas base, if I'm not mistaken. The wording has come off of it already, so I'm not exactly 100% sure. I should know what it's called because I love it so much. I am almost out of this one, as you can tell. This is like my go-to eyeshadow primer. If I'm testing out like eyeshadows and I want to know and see if they're really good eyeshadows, I will use this eyeshadow base, and I love it. I do get mine in the shade Light. I do have a backup of this, so when this runs out, I could get my backup. And then I also bought the white base just in case if I wanted to play with color. I have that one. But yeah, overall, this is just a really good eyeshadow base, and I wouldn't recommend getting this for full price, even though it's not expensive. I think it's around $20, and she usually has sales up to 51% off. I don't know why it's always 51%, such an odd number, but yeah, she usually does sales like that, so I would highly recommend picking this up. And then one that's not new, but it is new to me. I just started using it this year. This is from MAC, and this is the Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. Now, this is a little bit too pink tone for me, but I'd rather have this than I think the other one. I think it's Soft Ochre, if I'm not mistaken. That one's a little bit too yellow, but as you can tell, I have been really using this one a lot. This reminds me of the Gerard one, but I still prefer the Gerard Cosmetics one a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, I have really been enjoying this one as well. Moving on to face primers, I have also three that I want to mention. The first one, it's not really a face primer, it is a sunscreen. This is from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is the e.l.f. Skin Sun Touchable Whoa Glow. It has SPF 30 sunscreen, sun protect, and makeup primer. It does look like this, so I really do enjoy this one during the summertime. I have it in the shade Sunbeam, but I'm not 100% sure if there's more than one shade. Actually, there might be a darker shade now, but yeah, I really do like this. This is a little bit better than the one from Supergoop. I do have that one in my collection. However, that one, the packaging is doing some weird stuff, so it's leaking on me. I prefer the this one just a tad bit more just because it's not as glowy as the one from Supergoop, but I do wish this had a little bit more glow to it, but it's okay, it's fine. I could live without the glow. But yeah, it's just a really good sunscreen. I really do love just putting this on and then putting on like some blush, some lip gloss and mascara, and then going out the door in the summertime with this. So yeah, really been loving this one. And then I also have another primer from e.l.f. This is the Power Grip Primer plus 4% niacinamide. It just looks like this. I have really been enjoying this. This really does keep my makeup lasting for a long period of time. It doesn't look like I've used a whole lot, but you don't need a lot of this. But yeah, it just keeps my makeup on for a long period of time, like I said, and it doesn't fill my pores or anything, so don't think that this is going to do that for your pores. It's just going to make your makeup last for a long period of time. And then the last primer I want to mention is from Sephora collection. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is still available. I know Sephora collection is like doing a rebranding where they're doing different packaging on their products. I'm not sure if they're changing the formula, but this is the Smooth and Blur Primer. Just looks like this. And this is affordable. I think it's under $20 if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, they have been doing a sale because they're rebranding. And I think this has gone up to like $6 maybe. I will have some of the products that I'm talking about, whatever I could fit down in the description box. I will have it linked there. But yeah, this is just a really good primer. I am wearing this primer today. Now it does keep me mattifying for a little bit, but it smooths out my pores so good. This is why I like it the best, because it just fills in my pores and it makes it look smooth and just really pretty on the skin. It does have like a little tint to it, but once you put it on the skin, you're not going to be able to see it. It almost reminds me, if you've tried the one from Canon Austin, they're not around anymore, but there used to be a primer similar to this, but I do like this one better because it doesn't feel greasy on my skin. Like I said, once you just put it on the skin, it just feels smooth and just silky. I guess 3 is a lucky number because I have 3 foundations that I'm going to talk about today. Let's start with the one that I love the most. This one is not new, but it is new to me. I have been testing it out this year barely. I'm talking about the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. This is 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation. I am wearing this today and I agree with all the claims. It is matte, it's lightweight, it's undetectable, it is super long wearing, and yeah, I just really do love this foundation a lot. It says it's oil free, oil controlling, waterproof, transfer resistant, and I agree. Right now I'm super hot because I have all these lights on and I don't have the fan on, so I feel like I'm sweating, but every time I go to check my face, I don't see no sweat on my face, so that's a good thing. But yeah, this just keeps my face looking matte for a long period of time. I did use this a lot during the summertime. We went to Arizona, I think a couple times during the summer, and if you have gone to Arizona or live in Arizona, you know during the summertime it is ridiculous. I think one time when we went, I ended up getting heat stroke. It was that bad. Like we went like when it was like 120 degrees. It was awful. But anyways, so yeah, I did take this with me when I was in Arizona, and it like was so good during that Arizona heat. It didn't budge, it didn't transfer, it didn't make me look sweaty or oily or greasy, none of that. This is a foundation where if I'm wearing it and it's hot, I don't have to worry about checking my face because this is going to do a good job of keeping me mattified for a long period of time. And yeah, it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I really have been enjoying this foundation. I definitely will repurchase this one again. And then the other one, this one is more of a lightweight foundation. Technically, it's not a foundation, but I am talking about the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow SPF 30. This is a moisturizing skin tint, and it just looks like this. Now, this isn't a full coverage or medium moisturizer. This is going to give you light to buildable. You can get a little bit more like on the cheeks wherever you need it, but it's not going to give you a whole lot of coverage, so just keep that in mind. I did forget to mention this one. I have it in the shade Nude. This is a good shade for me. And then on the one from Too Faced, oh, actually these are both Too Faced. Look at that. There's a lot of Too Faced products in here, which I'm surprised, but don't don't look over Too Faced. Yeah, people talk a lot of crap about their eyeshadows, but other products I would highly recommend checking out. But anyways, this one, the Born This Way matte foundation, I have it in warm nude. This is a little bit too dark for me, but I can get away with it, and it does look good for me. It's a good shade during the summertime. But yeah, so those are the shades I have. But anyways, getting back to this, I do like this. I like it especially in the summertime when I just want a little bit of coverage on my skin. And yeah, this is just a really pretty moisturizer. Don't let the words healthy glow fool you or scare you. This isn't as glowy as you might think it is. The only thing is it just has like a light coverage. That's it. But as far as glow to it, it's not going to give you like any, like it's not going to look greasy or dewy on your skin. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a really nice moisturizer. I really do like this one a lot. And then the last one is from Makeup by Mario, and this is the, what is this called? I'm not 100%. Oh, Surreal Skin Foundation. I have this one in the shade 7C. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like this one, but I did enjoy this foundation a lot. A little bit does go a long way, and I do prefer this one with a I think it was a sponge. It's been a while since I've used it, but I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Like, I could tell, like, I've used quite a bit of this one. But yeah, just if you go on with the light coverage, like a little bit of this, that's what I'm trying to say, then this will look good. But if you put too much, it will look cakey. It's just a weird foundation, but it's still beautiful. Don't underestimate this foundation. I really do like this one a lot. I forgot. This one from Too Faced, the Healthy Glow. This one you have to squirt it out, which I don't really love that. And then the other two are pumps, so I just want to go ahead and point that out. But yeah, this is really pretty. I will say this is medium to buildable foundation, but it's just really pretty on the skin. I have really been enjoying it. And yes, I can see the mica, I think is what it's called, like the glittery stuff. It's not glittery, but like spark. I don't know. I don't want to scare you guys from trying this foundation, but you can see it in the bottle, and I think it's less noticeable on the skin, but it just gives it a nice, healthy look. Yeah, really been enjoying this. Don't underestimate this foundation. I know it's kind of tricky, but I still really did enjoy it. I have quite a bit of concealers to talk about today. I have 5 that I want to mention, but these 5 I could not leave out of today's video. The first one, this one was my baby in the beginning of the year until another concealer came into my life, but I'm still going to talk about this one because this is a really good concealer, and I feel like this deserves so much love. I am talking about the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie up to 24-hour multi-use concealer. It just looks like this. I do have mine in the shade 40NN, and this is a good color for me. This is such a good concealer. I am wearing this concealer today, and it doesn't crease underneath my eyes. Technically, I don't have to set it with powder if I don't want to, but I usually, if I'm not, like most of the time, 98% of the time, I am setting my concealer or just my face in general with powder. And this is a really good concealer. It lasts a long time. It doesn't crease underneath my eyes. It makes my under eyes look flawless. It does give me full coverage. And yeah, this just looks so beautiful underneath my eyes. The only thing I don't like is this stupid sponge. I wish people, like the brands, would stop putting sponges on the concealers. But yeah, this is a really good concealer, and this has a lot of product in it. But yeah, this was my baby for a very long time this year, and I recently started using it again just because I was like, you know what, I have been really liking this concealer. Let me go back to using it again, and I still really do love it. Then the next concealer, this is a concealer that actually took the spot for the Urban Decay concealer. I am talking about Natasha Denona. This is called the High Glam Concealer. I do have 2 shades. I have N1 and N7. I did get N1 first, and it was a little bit too light, and then I ended up getting N7, and this does match me perfectly in the summertime. But for the winter and springtime, I do mix the 2. I do want to get another color. I think it's N3, but I might get that. I do have a gift card for Sephora, so I might use that for this one because I really do love this concealer a lot. This is full coverage. A little bit does go a long way, so just be careful. I don't know if I mentioned this is full coverage as well, and a little bit does go a long way as well. But yeah, it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I will say it does crease a little bit if you do use too much, but I don't mind just patting it with my fingers. Oh, this is such a beautiful concealer. I know there's so many people talking about this concealer in their videos, and it's for good reasons. I highly recommend, if you haven't tried this concealer, to check it out. But I would go in store because they have so much different colors and ranges to choose from that it just might be a little bit overwhelming if you were to pick online. But yeah, I would definitely recommend going in store for these. But yeah, this is my #1 concealer for 2023. Then the other concealer is a drugstore concealer, and I don't think enough people talk about this concealer. As a matter of fact, I think I've only heard like one person talk about this concealer. This is from Revlon, and this is the Color Stay Skin Awaken Caffeine Plus Vitamin C. This is 24 hours, which don't keep your makeup on for 24 hours, but 5-in-1 concealer / corrector. I do have mine in the shade 005 Fair. It just looks like this. Again, this is such a beautiful concealer, especially for drugstore. If you want to look for a good drugstore concealer, I highly recommend checking this one out. The only thing I don't like about this one is that this one comes with a little poof. As you can tell, this is so disgusting and dirty, and it gets kind of dirty inside the cap. But I wish they would just do the doe foot applicator with this concealer and just make it so much better. But yeah, this looks really pretty underneath the eyes. It doesn't cake, it doesn't, you know, come off or anything like that. It's just a really beautiful concealer from the drugstore. And then the other one, technically this is a drugstore concealer. It's not that expensive. You can find this, I believe, on Amazon. I did find it in store when they were at Ulta. They have since left Ulta, but I wish they would come back to Ulta because I love this brand so much, but I just do not like to do online shopping. But I'm talking about Catrice. This is the True Skin High Cover Concealer. I do have mine in 005 Warm Macadamia. Supposedly this is waterproof. Again, this looks so beautiful underneath the eyes. It doesn't crease, it just looks flawless, and like I said, beautiful. I highly recommend this concealer. If you can find this at in Amazon, I would highly recommend checking it out. As a matter of fact, if I can find it, I'll link it for you guys. But yeah, like I said, I did find this before they had left Ulta, and I just barely opened it this year, so this is probably old, but it still works fine. But yeah, I've really been liking this concealer. And then the last concealer I want to talk about is a pretty pricey concealer, but I did find mine at the CCO. I am talking about Tom Ford. Now, I sound like a broken record when I'm saying this. Do not pay full price for Tom Ford. You can practically find almost anything Tom Ford at the CCO, and I just highly recommend checking it out there. But anyways, this is the Traceless Soft Matte. I do have mine in 2WO Beige. It says it's a soft matte concealer / corrector, and I do agree with that. Like, you can tell I've used quite a bit of it. Yeah, right there. And this just looks, again, beautiful underneath the skin. The only thing is I don't like this kind of application. I wish it was a doe foot applicator, but I could still make this work. And it doesn't have full coverage. I would say it's medium coverage. You can kind of build it up, but not quite. It just depends. But yeah, I do really like this concealer a lot. It looks beautiful underneath the eyes, and it just looks flawless. And yeah, if you can find it at the cosmetic company store, highly recommend getting it there. Surprisingly, I do not have any loose powder to mention in today's video, but I do have 3 pressed powders. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may know or you may not know, I am a loose powder type of girl. I just prefer that. It's easier for me, but I did find 3 pressed powders that I like so much. The first one, this one's a little bit tricky. I don't think I would repurchase this again, but it does look really nice on the skin. I am wearing this one today. I am talking about the Kosas one. This is the Cloud Set powder in Airy. Now, this is the old packaging. I did get this just before they, I don't know, reformulated it or whatever they did to it. But it doesn't smell bad. And like I said, I just got it this year. but this is what the color looks like. It is a little bit too light. I could go a shade up, but it still does work for me. This is so beautiful on the skin. Now, I do prefer this with a big fluffy brush. Oh, my brushes are in the bathroom because I'm about to wash them later. But I do use a big fluffy brush and put this all over my skin, and then I use a smaller brush and I just fluff it underneath my eyes. I wouldn't recommend using this with a powder puff because it can look cakey if you put too much. I remember I went to BeautyCon this year and I was such in a rush because I live like almost 2 hours away from where the event was at, and I put this on with the puff, and oh my god, you guys, I freaking messed up. I put it underneath my eyes and my eyes look so cakey. I was so embarrassed because I had well, obviously I met a couple of people, but I was talking to Laura, the one that owns, she's the co-founder of Melt Cosmetics, and I was so embarrassed because, like I said, it just looks so cakey. I was like, don't look at my under eyes. And I know she was looking at my makeup because she had like commented on my eyes and was asking me questions, and I was like, oh my god, please don't talk about my under eyes. But anyways, yeah, don't use this with the powder puff. I wouldn't recommend to do so with that, but it just looks really pretty on the skin. It makes it look airbrushed and it lasts a long period of time, doesn't make my skin look oily. The only problem with Kosas in general as a brand is that their products get really bad fast. I do have the bronzer in the old packaging, but I barely got it this year, and it's already starting to smell like fries, like oil. I don't know how to explain it, but you can tell like it has a smell, and this one doesn't have a smell, thank god. But I don't know if I want to keep on purchasing Kosas products if they're not gonna last a long time, like their products in general, because they're not cheap. But yeah, it just, I would say maybe purchase this at your own risk. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that their products do not last a long period of time. But this was overall a really good pressed powder. And then the other one is from LYS. It just looks like this. This is the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. I do have it in Resilience Translucent. And again, I like this with a big fluffy brush. I just get the product and put it on my skin. I can use a powder puff with this one. This one isn't as cakey as the one from Kosas, but yeah, I really do like this. Again, it makes my skin look flawless and airbrushed, and yeah, it's just a really pretty powder. This isn't new, but it was new to me this year. And then finally, the last pressed powder I want to talk about. Now, this powder is more of a touch-up powder. I do take this with me if I'm going out and I want to just touch up my skin if I'm looking a little bit too oily. I am talking about Fenty Beauty, and this is the matte Invisimatte Insta Setting and Blotting Powder. I do have it in Universal. It does come with a mirror. It does come with a little sponge. I do use this applicator, and then the product looks like this. Now, even though it looks white in the pan, it doesn't leave a white cast on my skin, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's just a really pretty powder. It doesn't look cakey on my skin when I use it. I did use it a little bit ago because, like I said, I'm really hot right now, but I wasn't sweating and I still wanted to powder my face just in case, and my skin still looks good. I just have really been enjoying this. This is a put in your purse type of powder for me. I do have one setting spray that I want to give a shout out to. This one is from Milk, and this is the Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray. Now, I do like this setting spray. I was gonna keep this out and talk about my Charlotte Tilbury one, but I was like, no, April, you've talked about the Charlotte Tilbury one a lot already. That one is my true ride or die setting spray. I will always repurchase that one. Once I'm done with this one, I won't repurchase it just because I do prefer the Charlotte Tilbury one more. But this isn't a bad setting spray. The only con to this spray is that the mister sucks. Now, the reason why I think this shoots out is because of the formula. It is a milky formula, so just keep that in mind. But if you just go like this to it and make sure there's no powder, because that's what I think it is. I feel like it's like a powdery finish. I don't know, it's a really weird formula, but the mister is just not my favorite, but it does look really good on my skin. When I do put this on, when I'm using it, I will have like a sponge in front of me, and I'll just pat my face with the sponge once I put this on, so that way there's no like wet drops on my face. But yeah, I really do like this setting spray. I just wouldn't recommend purchase, like I wouldn't purchase it again is what I'm trying to say. That was a tongue twister. But yeah, overall it is a good spray. If you can't find the Charlotte Tilbury one, or it's just too expensive for you, then I would highly recommend checking this one out. But just keep that in mind that the mister is not that great. Okay guys, excuse the hair, it's driving me crazy. I don't want to put it up though, but yeah, if it looks a little bit all over the place, it's because I keep on playing with it. But anyways, let's move on to face palette. I do have one that I want to mention. Now, this is limited edition, however, it has come back for the holidays. I'm not sure if it's still in stock. You were able to find it at Sephora. If it's still available, I will link it down in the description box because I love this face palette. I am talking about the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Glowgasm face palette. It's the Lovegasm one. It has 4 skin and eye gliding highlighters. I don't know why it says highlighters. It has a highlighter, a multi-glow, a bronzer, and a blush. So this is what it looks like. The bronzer, the 2 blushes, and the highlighter. I love this palette. The what's it called? The highlighter is a little bit too dark for me. I feel like they have changed the color on this, but I can make it work. I love the bronzer, and then I do mix the 2 blushes together. It just gives me a nice glow if I want a glowy blush. But yeah, I have really been enjoying this face palette. It is expensive, but if you can get a discount on it, or if you have maybe like a gift card for Sephora, I highly recommend checking it out. They have had this in the past, then they discontinued it, and then they brought it back, which I'm so happy they did because I love this one so much. I actually like this one more than the other ones that they've came out with in the past. I do have 2 of the, I think it was last year's face palettes, and I don't like it as much as this one. This one I really do like, and I would gladly pay the full price on this one. The other ones, not so much. Let's talk about bronzers slash contours. So for contour, I do have one. This one is from Milk Makeup, and this is the Sculpt Stick. I have it in the shade Toastin'. It just looks like this. This is such a good cream contour. I have really been enjoying this one. The only thing is I feel like this one's already starting to get bad. Yeah, it's almost starting to smell like Play-Doh, which I don't love that, but I wish they would do something to make these last longer, because I know I did have the bronzer, the big one, when they were doing the big version, and that one did go bad on me. But yeah, if they could fix that, then I would love this so much more. But this is such a good contour. It just chisels out my cheeks, and yeah, I have really been enjoying this. I'm usually not a contour type of person anymore. I was like when I was younger, but then I stopped. But yeah, I recently got back into it because of this product. It's just so easy to work with, and it looks so natural and just beautiful on my cheekbones. I have really been enjoying it. And another con I forgot to mention, some people like it, some people don't. I'm one that don't. I don't like that it's so pricey for this little ass thing. That's another thing that I didn't like about it, but that's just personal preference. Then the other ones I want to talk about are from ColourPop, and these are the Super Shock Bronzer Matte. Yes, these are both matte. I do have 2 shades. I have Isle Bet and Beachin, I think that's how you say it. There's just one is a little bit more darker than the other, but I have really been enjoying these a lot. These are cream to powder, but they're so easy to work with, and yeah, they just look so beautiful on the skin. You can get these on Ulta's website. I wish they had these in store, but they don't. But yeah, I have really been loving these. And then Beachin, I think that's how you say it, and this one's more of a warmer tone. Yeah, you could definitely tell. Let me open them next side by side so you could see the difference. There's not much of a color difference, but just slightly. So that is what the 2 colors look like. This one right here is Beachin, and then this one is Isle Bet. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, Just really, really beautiful. This color I feel is more of a natural color, and then this one is more of a bronzy color. I think this one would look really nice during the summertime. You can tell like I've been using these quite a bit, but yeah, really been enjoying these ones. And then the last one is a cream and powder. It has one of each is what I'm trying to say. And I am talking about, hold on, let me close these real quick. Okay, I had to close that ColourPop one. Anyways, so back to this one. I am talking about the Give from Gwen Stefani. This is the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I do have mine in the shade Toastin'. It does look like this. I should have probably cleaned this before I showed this on camera, but you can tell like I love this. I am wearing the powder one today. I did forget to use the cream. I had already powdered my face, and so I forgot to use like the cream bronzer and blush I wanted to use. But yeah, this is what I have on my skin today, and I just love it. It looks so pretty. Now there is a couple cons to this. The first one is this smells. It smells like powder. I don't know if I want to say this. It smells like what my grandma used to smell like, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it just smells very potent, very powdery. I don't love that. So if they could kind of fix that maybe. I don't think, if you do not like smell in your products, I know there's a lot of people that do not like smell, you definitely will not like this, so stay away from this. But if you can manage it, then I would highly recommend this. It doesn't smell once I have it on my skin, but just keep that in mind. It does have a powder smell to it. And another thing I don't like is that I wish the cream had some type of protectant over it, because the powder definitely does get in the cream when I use it, and I don't love that. But overall, it's just a really beautiful product, and it just like, look at the way my cheeks look and my forehead, and it's just really, really pretty, and it is affordable. Gwen Stefani's brand is really affordable. The packaging, it's okay. I feel like it's a little tacky, a little cheap looking for being a high-end brand, but it's just personal preference with that. But yeah, overall, it's just a really good bronzer, and I really do love this one. Before we talk about blushes, I want to backtrack real quick because I did forget a product. I do have a color corrector that I want to mention. I could not leave this out in today's video. I am talking about the e.l.f. color corrector. This is in the shade, I don't know, maybe peach? Yeah, it doesn't say. I wish e.l.f. would, oh wait, yes it does. Just kidding. It's so small though. I think it's called something peach. I don't know. It's a peachy one. It just looks like this. Jesus, that is so little to see. This is the Camel color corrector. I like this color corrector. If you want an affordable color corrector, I highly recommend checking this one out. I like that it has a doe foot applicator, so I could just put it underneath my eyes. Now I do have a lot of darkness in the inner corners, so I need a good color corrector that will cancel out that darkness there. But this is not too dark, it's not too light, it's just the perfect color for my under eyes. Like, look, it just looks so beautiful. It looks a little dark on camera, I don't know why, but trust me, once I put it on my skin, you could barely tell it's there, but it still works. It still gets the job done. It still cancels out that darkness that I have. It's just a really good color corrector, and this, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like $4. Okay, let's talk about blush, and I have quite a bit of blushes to mention. Let's talk about some liquid blushes. The first one, now these aren't new, but they are new to me. I just started using these this year, and I already have a ton of them. I am talking about the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. You guys, these are so good. I cannot believe it took me this long to try these out. I think the reason why it took me so long to try these out was because I felt intimidated, because I heard everybody say that these were very pigmented, a little bit went a long way. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm really not into cream products or liquid products, but these are so good, and you can put these on top of powder. Let me just tell you the colors I have. I have a full size of Encourage, and then I have minis of Truth, Joy, Wisdom, Virtue, Happy, and Bliss. Now, a lot of these I did get in sets, so just keep that in mind, but I definitely would recommend getting the small ones over the full size just because this is gonna last you. This is gonna expire before you even finish it. These ones, I don't think you're still gonna finish them up, but just in case, I highly recommend picking up the small ones. And yeah, a little bit does go a very, very long way. I like applying this with a sponge. I'll normally just put it on the back of my hand and then go from there, or I'll put like one dot, no more than one dot, and then blend it out. And I do like to mix the blushes with like a liquid or a liquid highlighter. It just looks really pretty. I am not a fan of her liquid highlighter, so I do mix in the two together, and I do like it that way, and I will use it more that way. But yeah, these are just really good liquid blushes. And then the other ones I want to mention, I have two. The other two were in my fails video. I am talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands. I have two shades. The two shades I have is Pillow Talk, and then this one is in Pillow Talk Dream Pop. Now, these are so beautiful on the skin. This one I like a little bit more, but I do like this one in the winter time. I wore this a couple days ago, and it looks so beautiful on the cheeks. I'll give you guys a swatch. Now, remember, if you do buy these to close them when you're done using them, they do have like a little nozzle where you could open and close them, but let me go ahead and just show you the colors. So this first one that I'm going to show you is the shade Pillow Talk, and it just looks like this. Very, very pigmented, as you can tell, but it's such a pretty shade. Let me go ahead and share it out so you guys can see. That's what it looks like. It's just so pretty. Now, I wouldn't say these are matte. As you can tell, this does look like it has a little bit of glow. Once you put it on the skin, it does look a little bit more matte than right here, but it's not fully matte in my opinion. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for like a matte liquid blush, it's not gonna be these ones, but I still do like these. And then this one is in Pillow Talk Dream Pop. It's just like a cherry red color, beautiful for the winter time, especially during Christmas. It's just so pretty. Really do like these, and I'm surprised that I like this one because of how red and pigmented it is, but it just worked for me, and it just looked really pretty on my cheeks. But yeah, these I have really been loving a lot. The other two, not so much. Those I did put it in my fails video just because the colors weren't the colors that it said. They were neon in my opinion, but whatever. Moving on to the next ones. These are a cream to powder formula. I am talking about Danessa Myricks, and these are the Yummy Skin blushes. I have two shades. I have Jubilee is this color, and then Rose and Brunch is this color. Jubilee is more orange, and this one's more rosy tone. I will give you guys a swatch of these. The first one I'm about to swatch is Jubilee. Just looks like this. Now keep it in mind, I am swatching over wet wrist. I'll fix those later. Don't have time right now. And then this one is Rose and Brunch. Now this is a heavy swatch, but this is Rose and Brunch, and this is Jubilee. I do prefer Rose and Brunch a little bit more, but they are still both really pretty. And yeah, like I said, they do dry down to a matte finish, but overall these are just really pretty. And when you put it on the cheeks, it's trippy because it like smooths your skin. Like it just looks smooth and flawless and just really pretty. Yeah, I really do like those blushes from Danessa Myricks. And then moving on to powder blushes. This one is from the Drugstore, and this one is from Almay. This is the Healthy Hue blush. I do have it in the shade 100 Nearly Nude. It just looks like this. You guys, I highly recommend checking these ones out. These are so underrated. I don't really hear anybody talking about these. Overall, I don't hear anybody talking about Almay, which I'm not really surprised, but they do have some hidden gems at the store, so I would recommend checking this brand out. But yeah, I love this blush. This reminds me of the one from Pat McGrath. I think it's called Desert Orchid, if I'm not mistaken. I hope that's what it's called. But yeah, let me see if I can find that one. I have it right here next to me, I think. It's just really, really pretty. Yeah, Desert Orchid. Let me go ahead and show you guys side by side, if I can, without blinding you. It's the two middle shades. You see, like, they almost look identical, but not quite. But I still overall really do like this. And if you've been wanting to try the one from Pat McGrath, I would recommend getting this one. It's pretty similar. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch of this one on the other side. And it does have like a sheen to it. Pretty glow. It doesn't have no glitters to it or nothing. It's just looks so pretty on the skin. I've really been loving this one. And then the other one I have is from Give again, which I am surprised. If you guys do not already know, I don't really love a lot of products from her brand, but the two, like I mentioned in today's video, the blush and the bronzer have been my absolute favorite. But this is the blush and fill-in cheeky amplifying blush duo in Stars Align. Stars Align is the name of the shade. These ones are both powder though. It's not like the bronzer where it's one cream and then one powder. They're both powders, except one is matte and one has a not shimmer, but like a glow to it. So the top one right here is matte, and then this one has a glow to it. But they are really pretty. I do mix the two together. This is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. And yeah, I just really do love this blush. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch of this one as well. Go ahead and show you. See, like, oh, they're just so pretty. And then that is what it looks like. You're not gonna really be able to tell the difference, but trust me, on the cheeks you can tell a difference. But yeah, really, really pretty. I've really been enjoying this blush. And then finally, the last blushes I want to mention. I do have 3 different shades, and they are from Too Faced again. I told you, Too Faced has really pressed me this year. Like I said, I know the eyeshadows are not so good, but everything else I've really been enjoying. These are called the Cloud Crush Blurring Blushes. I have 3 shades. I have it in Velvet Crush, Head in the Clouds, and then Candy Clouds, so the pink one. And these two are my favorite right here, because this one is a neutral color and this one is a pink color, and they just look so pretty on the skin, you guys. It says what it does. It does what it says. I think that's how it's supposed to say it. It blurs. It just looks so blurry and just airbrushed on the skin. It just looks so pretty. Let me go ahead. I'll swatch the 2 that I like. Like I said, this one is in Velvet Crush. That's what it looks like. That's Velvet Crush. And then Candy Clouds, yes, is the pink one. Now the Candy Clouds, the pink one, I don't really like it during the summertime on me. I don't know, it just looks kind of ashy, but once the summertime passes, like in fall, winter, spring, I really do love it, but I just don't enjoy it during the summer. And then that's what the pink one looks like. It almost looks like a purple undertone, but it's just so pretty. Look at that. Pretty. Really been loving these 2. I think out of all the blushes that I'm talking about in today's video, these are my number 1, and then the Rare Beauties, because the Rare Beauties are just fire. But yeah, these are really good. Moving on to highlighters. I have 3 highlighters that I want to mention. Let's talk about the one that I'm wearing today. These are from Charlotte Tilbury. I have 3 of them. These are the Hollywood Glow Glide highlighters. I have them in Pillow Talk Glow, Champagne Glow, and Moonlit Glow. I am wearing the Pillow Talk one today. This is more of a pinky tone. highlighter just because I wanted it to match my eyeshadow. But this is what the Pillow Talk one looks like. It's just a pretty pink highlighter. I will go ahead and swatch them for you. This is the pink one. Oh, look at how pretty that looks. And then Champagne Glow is the next one I'm gonna swatch. This one is just like it says, a champagne color. That's what that one looks like. And then the last one is Moonlit Glow. And this is probably the least one that I use. But see, oh, look at how pretty those look. I like Pillow Talk, and well, I like all of them. Really, I'm not even gonna lie. I like all three of them. These just look so pretty on the skin. They don't emphasize texture. That's a big thing for me. They don't emphasize texture. They look beautiful on the skin. They don't look natural, but they don't look like you're like beaming from the gods. So just keep that in mind. If you like a really beaming highlighter, you might not like this, but I really do enjoy these. If you have mature skin texture, you will definitely love these highlighters. I'm digging my nail in it. These are just so beautiful on the skin. And yeah, like I said, I'm wearing Pillow Talk today, and you could just tell it just looks so pretty on the skin. I highly recommend these highlighters. The only thing that I don't like, because they're so expensive, is that they move in the pan, so just keep that in mind. These are refillable, but still, I don't like how they move. For the price you pay, that shouldn't be happening with these highlighters. But overall, I really do like these highlighters, and out of the 3 highlighters, this is my second favorite highlighter, because I'm gonna talk about a more recent highlighter that I've been loving. But yeah, overall, I've really been enjoying these highlighters. And then let me talk about the one that I said that I like a little bit more. Again, Too Faced is just killing it for me. This is from Too Faced, and this is the Moon Crush Out of This World highlighter. Now, I know the whole collection wasn't a hit, but this highlighter, you guys, was something else. You were able to get this on discount. I'm not sure if you still can, but if you can, highly recommend to run, do not walk. This is just a beautiful highlighter. It looks so pretty on the skin. I have really been enjoying this. I'll give you guys a swatch of this one, and then oh, it's just so pretty. It doesn't leave a cast on the skin, and that's another thing. These don't leave a cast either, but this one is just so pretty. It's not glittery, it's nothing like that. It just looks so pretty on the skin. I really do love it. Even though it looks dark on camera on my skin, it does not look dark. I could definitely wear this one. So really pretty. And then the last highlighter, I'm so mad. I hate that I love this highlighter because I don't really care for the brand in general, just like I guess the person behind the brand. But I am talking about REM Beauty. I'm like, who's this from again? This is from REM Beauty, and this is the highlighter topper top coat in the shade Miss Mercury. Oh, these are so hard to open. This is what the color looks like. You guys, this is such a beautiful highlighter. Now, I did get this with a gift card, which I'm happy I got with a gift card, but this is beautiful on the skin. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a swatch. It doesn't look glittery on the skin. It just leaves a nice glow to the skin. It's so pretty. Now, they call this a topper, but I just use it by itself and it looks pretty. I don't think I've ever used it as a topper. It just looks so pretty, and you can use this by itself. But yeah, really, really pretty highlighter. Let's talk about some brow products. I do have 2 brow gels that I want to mention. The first one is a drugstore one. This one is from Milani, and this is the Stay Put Liquid Brow Wax. And it doesn't have a color, it just has like that. Now, this doesn't leave like white specks on the eyebrows, so don't be scared if you see white and you think, oh my god, it's gonna leave white stuff on my eyebrows. No, this doesn't. This leaves my eyebrows looking fluffy and just pretty. I really do like this brow gel a lot, or brow wax a lot. The only thing is, I wish they would come out with colored ones, just because I don't color in my brows with any pencil or anything like that. I would just use a brow wax or brow gel and then be done. But yeah, that's the only con that I don't like about this, is I wish it would come with colored ones, but overall it's a really good drugstore one. But I do like the higher one, the higher version better. This one is from Too Faced, and this is the Laminating Brow Wax Fluff and Hold. Again, I just wish it had a color to it. It does come with a spoolie and a brush, which I really do like because it does help me with getting the brows like fluffed and in place. I am wearing this product in my eyebrows today, and yeah, my eyebrows just look really good with this product. I haven't got my eyebrows done in a couple weeks already. I do need to get them done, but yeah, this just looks so good on the brows. And again, it doesn't leave a white cast. It does have like a clear like a clear, I don't know what to call it. It almost feels like a gel almost. It's gonna feel funny, but once it's on the eyebrows, it just looks really pretty, and the eyebrows don't feel sticky or anything like that. I did pay full price for this. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. You can find a lot of Too Faced products at the cosmetic company store, but I tried looking for this at the cosmetic company store and I couldn't find it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it for full price at Sephora. And I'm glad I did. I would gladly pay full price for this product. It is such a good product. I just hope they don't discontinue this and come out with colored ones. I would really, really, really like that a lot. But yeah, this one is such a good brow wax. Yeah, it's called a brow wax. But yeah, really, really good. I like it a lot. Real quick, I do want to mention some liners. These first ones are from Melt Cosmetics, and these are the Slick Waterline Eye Pencils. I do have 3 shades. I'm not sure if they have more shades or if these are the only 3, but I do have 3 of the shades. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, they do have a burgundy one that I want to try out, but I do have it in the shade Black Onyx, which is the black one, Ivory, which is the cream colored one, and then Cacao, which is the brown one. And you guys, these are so freaking good. They last in the waterline. They don't budge. I am wearing the Ivory one today just because I love it so much, and you could tell it's still there. And I've been recording for over an hour already and I've had my makeup more than an hour. So yeah, these are just really good. They stay, they don't move. But yeah, I think you can still get these at Sephora, and if they're at Sephora, check because they're doing a really big sale. They may or may not be leaving Sephora, so that's probably why they have such a good sale going on at Sephora. And then during Black Friday, they had another really good sale on their website. They had their products up to 80% off. That's when I got the black one. The black one is a little bit newer to my collection. I did get this, I think, like for $5, but yeah, really do like these. There was something else I was gonna say about Melt and I totally forgot. Oh yeah, customer service. I am not an online shopper. I would rather go in store and look at the products and buy than purchasing online. But I would happily buy from Melt from their website because they have freaking amazing customer service and they come so fast when you order. I am not even kidding you. And you get free shipping. Supposedly on the website it says you get free shipping or free like express shipping, I think, or something like that if you spend over $75. Don't do that if you don't need to, because these, like, well, not these, just in general, they come super fast. I have ordered from Melt's website a couple times already and they came within 2 days. I'm not even kidding you guys. So yeah, I would happily buy from Melt online again. I have no problem doing so. I just think they have really good customer service. But yeah, these eye pencils are really good. They don't budge and they are worth the money. This last eye pencil I want to mention is from Persona and it's in the shade Black. Let me see. This is called the 24-hour waterproof eye pencil. Now, I don't think it lasts as long as it claims it does, and I do prefer the ones from Melt over the Persona one, but it's still a nice pencil. It does last a good period of time. It doesn't smudge. It looks really nice in the waterline. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and give this a little quick mention. I have really been enjoying this one. Let's talk about mascara. I do have 3 mascaras I want to talk about. Let's just get this first one out of the way, you guys. This one was my ultimate favorite mascara this year. I have gone through multiple of these, and I still have quite a bit of backups of these, and I've even gave a couple away to like my mom, my sister, my friend. I am talking about the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. Now, I know there's a lot of people, either you love it or you hate it. There's a lot of controversy towards this mascara in the beginning of the year. I did get this mascara before all that went down, but I just really love this mascara. I'm not wearing it today, but I have been, like I said, wearing it a lot throughout the year. It just makes my eyelashes look volumizing and lifted and full and lengthening. It's just really pretty. The only thing I don't like is the applicator. It has this flat side on this side, if you could see that, and then on this side it has the bristles. I wish they would just have a regular wand and then keep the formula, so that way I don't have to do all this crap, you know, go from the flat side first, coat the eyelashes, and then go to the bristles and then coat the lashes again. Because if I'm gonna rush, this is not the mascara I'm gonna run to, because I just don't have time to be doing that. But overall, this is just a really good mascara. Oh my gosh, this is my ride or die mascara right now. I cannot live without this. If I'm going traveling or anything like that, this is definitely in my makeup bag, as just in case if I, you know, have time to do it. 100% would recommend this mascara. And then the other mascara, this is the mascara I am wearing today. This one is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. This one I really do like. I do like the wand. It's just a traditional wand. It does give my eyelashes length and volume and fullness, and it just looks really, really pretty on my eyelashes. You can tell, like, I just really have been enjoying this. Again, this is another mascara where either you loved it or you hated it. I really did enjoy this one. These ones are my top mascaras. And then I do have a Drugstore mascara that I really did enjoy, but not as much as these two. So just keep that in mind. But I'm talking about the Maybelline, the Falsies Surreal Mascara, and this is what it looks like. And then the wand is, again, just traditional. This one's a little bit more chunkier than the other two, but overall I really do like this. Again, it does this lift up my eyelashes, length, volume. It does make it look like it has falsies, and yeah, I just really been enjoying this mascara. I don't wear a whole lot of falsies. Actually, I don't think I wore falsies this year one time if I'm gonna be real with you guys. But yeah, I guess I'm lazy, or I just don't want to bother with putting on false lashes. I have like a whole drawer full of eyelashes that I'm looking at right now, which I should probably get rid of, but I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, yeah, this is just a really good mascara overall. Okay guys, we are almost done. Let's wrap up this video with lip products, and I have so many lip products to talk about. Woo! Okay, let's go through this. So this year I wasn't really wearing like a liquid lipstick or a bullet lipstick. I mainly was using a lip liner and lip gloss or lip balm, something like that, and then calling it a day. I don't know, I've never been that type of girl where I only use a liner and lip gloss or whatever like that, besides like a bullet lipstick or a liquid lipstick. I've always been a liquid lipstick type of girl or bullet lipstick type of girl, and yeah, I've just really been changing it up this year. But let's go ahead and start out. I'm gonna actually mention these ones first because this is a set. This one is from Glamlight, and this is the Hershey's Milk Chocolate Collection. This is the lip gloss and bullet lipstick. So I guess I lied. This one is the only bullet lipstick, but I like rarely wore this by itself. I think these were like the combination that I would wear. This did come with a lip liner, but I don't love the lip liner. That one is just a little bit too creamy for me, and it is a retractable lip liner, but yeah, it was just a little bit too creamy. But these two combos together is just so pretty. Oh, and they smell like chocolate, and yeah, it's just so pretty. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch. That is the lipstick. And then this is the lip gloss, and then just these two together is beautiful. This one is a recent, but I had to add it in today's video. This is from Milani, and this is the Fruit Fetish lip oil. This one is in 120 strawberry melon. It just looks like this. You guys, this feels so good on the lips. It actually feels and looks like a lip oil. I really do love it, and it tastes good. It smells good. Like, it's addicting, the smell. But yeah, I have really been enjoying this one. I really do like this one a lot. I think once I get through some of my lip products, I would definitely repurchase another one of these. But yeah, really do like this one. And then I have this Tower 28. This is the Juice Bomb Tinted Lip Balm in Mix. It just looks like this. Again, this is just so pretty on the lips. It makes it look juicy. Looks like that. And yeah, really pretty. I don't think the one from Milani has a tint. Let me see. Let me go ahead and see. Yeah, you could barely see anything. It's right there. But yeah, that is really nice. And then this one, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so beautiful on the lips. I definitely want to get more of these. This is from YSL, and this is the Candy Glaze lip product. I think this is a lip gloss, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't feel like a lip gloss. It's trippy, but it still looks nice. You can tell, like, I've used the crap out of it. Like, you can see I've put a dent in this, but it's just the clear one. This one's in the shade 02, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, you would think because it's a clear color, like, there would be no color to it, but you guys, it looks so pretty on the lips and juicy. This, I don't think is gonna do, oh yeah, well, kinda. It looks better on the lips, but you see how juicy it looks, and just, oh, it's so pretty. Yes, they are expensive, but I think it's worth the price tag with these. Like I said, I want to get more of these, and the packaging is just so pretty. I'm a sucker for YSL packaging. I just overall really love YSL makeup. If I could pick one luxury makeup brand, it would definitely be YSL. They are my favorite, so I've really been enjoying that one. And then the other one I have is from Milk Makeup, and this is the Odyssey Lip Oil Gloss. I have it in the shade Quest. This is what it looks like. It is what it says. It is a lip gloss slash lip oil. I don't know how they do it, but they did it. It looks so nice on the lips. It feels good. It doesn't feel sticky or goopy or anything like that. It does have a small tint to it. It's that one right there. And it just looks so beautiful on the lips. Again, I just put on like a nude lip liner, put this on top, call it a day, and it looks beautiful on the lips. And then the other ones, I have 3 of these. These are from CoverGirl, and these are the Clean, Fresh, Yummy glosses. I have 3 shades. I have 650 Coconuts About You, 500 Having a Good Time, and 100 Let's Get Physical. And I absolutely love all 3 of these. I want to get more shades. I'm not gonna swatch these just because you're not gonna see very much if I swatch them, but yeah, they just look so nice on the lips. Now I will say though, don't put too much because it can look goopy if you put too much. But if I do put too much, all I do is just get my finger and just spread it a little bit, and then it looks nice after that. But yeah, overall I really do like these. I prefer these over the fat oils. I forgot who makes those. Is it NYX? Those I did not like. These ones I like so much more. And yeah, just really been enjoying these. And then the other ones I was wearing one of these in the beginning of the video, but then I put on something on top. I forgot which one. Oh yeah, the next product I'm about to talk about, I put it on because this one had already came off a little bit. But these ones are from Revolution, I believe that's the brand. This is Makeup Revolution's brand. You can find these at Walmart, and these are the baby gloss lip glosses. I have 2 shades. I have Glam and Sugar. These look so pretty on the lips. They don't look gloopy. They don't feel sticky or any of that. They are just so smooth and pretty on the lips. I do want to do a full face of this brand in 2024, so stay tuned. That's actually why I got these, because I wanted to do a full face and I never got to it, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to try these out and I'm so glad I did. They're so pretty. And yeah, they are little, but these are like only like $3 if I'm not mistaken, maybe even less than that. But yeah, these are really, really pretty on the lips. And then the final lip gloss before we get to lip liners, these ones are from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and these are just the regular lip glosses, I guess. I have two shades. I have Cantaloupe and Peachy Nude. Cantaloupe does have shimmer to it. I don't think you're gonna be able to tell. This is Cantaloupe, and then this is the Peachy Nude. These are just so pretty on the lips. They don't feel sticky. They don't feel gloopy. They just look so pretty on the lips. I love these so much. I'll give you guys a swatch. This first one is Cantaloupe, and it just looks like that. Yeah, you can't really see the sparkle. And then the other one is Peachy Nude, and it's that one right there. But just really, really pretty. I want to get some more of these. These were so nice. Really, really have been enjoying these. I need to stop saying really, really so much. If I said really, really a lot in this video, I'm so sorry. That annoys me as much as it annoys you guys. Anyways, okay, so those were all the lip glosses. Now let's talk about lip liners. Lip liners. I have these ones from Moira Cosmetics. These are the older formulas. They recently came out with newer ones this year. I haven't tried those ones out yet. I will try a full face of Moira Cosmetics. Those are going to be in that video. These were supposed to be in that video, but I never got around to doing it, and I could not help myself. I had to try these lip liners, and I'm so glad I did. These are the Moira must-have lip liners. I have 4 different shades. I have 001 Rose Beige, 003 Spice Cider, 004 Warm Toast, and 002 Natural Sand. And that is what the colors. These are a sharpened lip liner. Just looks like this. You could tell like I've used these so much this year. Yeah, these are just so pretty. Which one was my favorite? I forgot which one. I think it might have been this one. Rose Beige 01. Let me see. Oh yeah, that is, oh, look at how pretty that looks. These last a long period of time on the lips. I'll just fill in my lips and then I'll outline my lips, and then when I outline my lips, I'll just get my finger and make it look smooth. These are just so pretty. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to try the new formulas, but these ones are really good. And then the next ones, okay, so these ones a lot of people did not like, but I love these lip liners. These are so good, you guys. I am talking about the Too Faced Lip Injection lip liners. They're actually called the Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shapers. I have 4 shades. I have them in the shade Cinnamon Swell. Cinnamon Swell? Yeah, Cinnamon Swell, Hot and Spicy, Puffy Nude, and Post-Op Pink. I'll swatch Puffy Nude because I think that one is my favorite and my most used one this year. This is what it looks like. Now, it's that shade right there. I prefer this color more than the one from Moira. Now, I will say, let me get some water real quick. Hold. I will say, these do have a tingle to them, but I can tolerate it. So try these with your own risks, because I've heard a lot of people really complain about these, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I love these lip pencils so much. I even have backups of my favorite color in these just because I like these so much, and you can find these at the cosmetic company store as well. Yeah, I love it. I like the tingle. I don't mind it. It's not as bad as people make it sound, I guess. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think. But yeah, I've really been loving these pencils a lot. And then the other ones that I've really been enjoying are from Tower 28. And these are the multi-liner tracers, I guess. I have it in 2 shades, Fill Me In and Work of Art. I'll swatch Work of Art because that one is my favorite out of the 2. That's Work of Art up here. These are so nice on the lips. These, supposedly you can use it for all kinds of things, but I think you can only use it for the lips in my opinion. But these are so nice on the lips. They stay a long period of time and they look really pretty. And yeah, the only thing is I wish that Tower 28 would come out with more colors of these because these are beautiful on the lips. Really been loving these. And then finally, you guys, the last lip liners I want to mention in today's video are from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and these are just the lip liners. I don't know what they're called. They just look like this. I have 4 different shades. I have Hazelnut, Muted Mauve, Caramel, and Mocha. I will swatch Hazelnut because that one is my favorite color out of the bunch. Where am I going to swatch this? Swatch it right here. This is what it looks like. It's just a nice brown color. Again, these are so easy to work with. All of these are sharpened except for the ones from Too Faced. These ones, they have the clicky on them, but just be careful because once you click it up, you can't click it back down. But the rest are sharpened ones. It's smooth. It's easy to work with. It looks pretty on the lips. I am usually not a sharpened type of girl for lip pencils. I like the retractable ones, but lately I have been loving the sharpened pencils. Yeah, it just looks really nice on the lips and I've really been enjoying them. As you can tell, I bought 4 of them and I kind of want to go back and see if they have more colors that I would love. Alright, you guys, those were all the makeup products that I enjoyed in 2023. Whew, this was a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below if I had any of your favorite products in today's video, or if you disagree with me, let me know. I would definitely love to know. And if some of these products didn't work out for you, let me know why. I would also like to know. But until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye!